You're welcome to the morning segment of the WebTV Corona Watch and our Day 7 coverage of the lockdown in Lagos, FCT, Abuja, Ogun State, and other parts of the country. We also bring you updates on the impact of the coronavirus pandemic on global, African, and Nigerian economy. Let us begin with the review of updates on Covid-19 at the global level. Confirmed cases are 1.2 million, with well over 69,000 deaths. There are close to 938,000 active cases now and over 261,000 recoveries. In Africa, 8,736 cases have been confirmed, with over 399 deaths and 740 plus recoveries. For Nigeria, the confirmed cases are 232, with 5 deaths and 33 recoveries. Now to developing stories. The World Economic Forum in a recent report said the global workforce could lose $3.4 trillion in income this year as the coronavirus pandemic takes its toll on the global economy. From a country-to-country basis, the lockdown decision has grounded industries like the retail, hospitality, and travel sectors that have been hit hard by COVID-19. Many businesses have responded to this crisis by placing their staff on furlough, that is, on paid leave, rather than laying them off completely. In both cases, workers are hit by a sudden loss of income. The difference is that furloughed staff remain on their employer's payroll, ready to start work again once the economy gets back into gear. The Vice President of the International Finance Corporation for Middle East and Africa, in an interview with Euromoney, said that the first priority of the Development Finance Institution is to ensure the rapid disbursement of the $8 billion fast-track financing package to 300 of its existing clients that most need support during the COVID-19 crisis. The goal of the $8 billion financing is really to help companies going through this difficult time and preserve jobs, he said. The IFC's response has 4 components, with $2 billion allocated to 4 separate response facilities, which range from direct funding via loans and equity investments to vulnerable companies, to trade finance support and working capital for emerging market banks. Monetary contributions to accounts set up at the Central Bank of Nigeria under the auspices of the private sector-led coalition against COVID-19, COVID, has now reached 19 billion naira. This is well over 10% of the targeted contribution expected from the private sector-led initiative for supporting the deployment of the equipment that will be required to reduce the spread of COVID-19 in Nigeria. The CBN COVID initiative is seeking to mobilize about 120 billion naira to tackle coronavirus in the country. Similarly, the Federal Ministry of Petroleum over the weekend announced a 10 billion naira donations from the industry, which, adding to the NNPC-led donations, is now 21 billion naira from the oil and gas sector. This is another laudable effort to financing the containment of COVID-19. Also, the federal government engaged the leadership of the National Assembly over the weekend, seeking the approval of a 500 billion intervention fund, which will be channeled into upgrading our healthcare facilities in Nigeria, both at the national and state levels, as well as providing intervention for states. Another aspect of the fund proposed will be used to take care of special public work programs currently being implemented by the National Directorate of Employment for the purpose of creating jobs in the country. The fund will also seek to explore ways to come up with palliatives and interventions for states during this period. Over the weekend, the Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria, CIBN, held its first ever virtual 2020 AGM and elected Mr. Bayo Olugbemi as the 21st president of the institute. Mr. Bayo Olugbemi, until his election, was the first vice president of CIBN. The outgoing president, Dr. Uche Olowu, used the occasion to give a review of the activities of the CIBN in 2019 and the achievement of the institute during his tenure as the 20th president between the period 2018 to 2020. We take this time out to appreciate those who have been making donations on their own to the cause of COVID-19. And for such people, if they want to engage us on their acts of philanthropy, they can send an email to news@proshareng.com. In ProShare, we urge you to follow the figures and facts, track COVID-19 impact on the markets and economy with the ProShare Corona Watch Central. Visit the website proshareng.com/COVID-19 and you will get all the updates you need around COVID-19 and its impact on the market and economy. And that will be all for this edition of the WebTV Corona Watch. You can visit our website www.proshareng.com to get more updates from our news stories and videos. You can also follow our social media platforms showing on the screen for further updates on our market reports. A big thank you to my colleagues Taiwa Dioti, Bukola Akinyele, and Nifemi Tayoshe for the research and stories compilation. Join us by 12 p.m. for our midday segment, which will be streamed live on our YouTube, Periscope, and Twitter channels. Till we come your way again, thank you for watching and stay safe.